Welcome back to State of Decay 2 and the Lion's Share. I've got a kind of limited time today, so I'm going to get right to it. I've got a couple bounties I'm working on. Oh, right, a new beginning.
Amazing. So what's next?
We're not quite done fixing this town yet. I have a few ideas on that.
Alright, so, yeah, we have defeated our last plague heart, and so now the only, big concentrations of zombies I'm going to find are at these infestations. So I've got a couple of bounties I want to pursue. One is killing zombies with explosives. The other is crafting rounds and bolts. Now, I only have 10 ammo right now. I used a bunch to get about halfway done with that particular bounty, but I'd like to take it further. So what I'm going to need to do is, well, actually, the first thing I should do is upgrade some of my ammo outposts if I can. This one's doing +2 a day. This one's doing, yeah, they're both doing +2. I can upgrade one of them to bring in even more ammo each day. That will be helpful. I can also, while I'm headed down towards a place where I can get some ammo, like over here, for instance, maybe I can take out an infestation, gather some zombies up, and try to kill as many of them with an explosive as I can. So we'll be making progress on a couple of different bounties today.
All right. I'd say these defenses are as good as they can get. Let's hope we don't have to...
Okay. Apparently that guy found something else to do in the middle of that sentence. So let's head over to his infestations first. And I'm going to be trying to be as quick and efficient as I possibly can. Because I only have my lunch break today. Kind of a normal-sized lunch break, and then I got a meeting at 1. So I should definitely try to be efficient. Okay, so allegedly there's zombies in here. Yes, there we go.
Fire in the hole!
Okay, so screamers are actually notoriously resistant to explosives. So that actually was kind of lucky.
Strangers, let's meet up. We need to talk.
So this character is particularly good at running.
Anybody interested?
Oh, sheesh, how many missions do I need, really? This character's really good at running. And so I'm thinking if I run in circles long enough, the zombies will get all gathered up into a nice little pile. And maybe I can pipe bomb them all at once. Get as many of them dead as I can. Hey, idiots, come here. All right, let's try that. Ha ha! Well, 5. So yeah, here's the problem. Zombies aren't killed by explosives as often as they are dismembered by explosives. So you end up with a bunch of zombies on the ground. Not necessarily a lot of zombies actually dead. Wait, oh, no.
We've got a bloater.
Oh, good, with my last shot. Switching over to my revolver. All right, so I am attracting a lot of zombies right now. Making a bunch of noise kind of helped. I wonder if I can get them bunched up enough to get one more shot before I try to flee. Let's get away from the car. I think that might be smart, because I eventually want to escape this place.
What's all of that?
Oh, that wasn't good. Yeah, that killed no zombies. That was terribly aimed. No! Ah, you jerk. All right. Well, I think... Oh, there goes the bloater. And he's corrupted my car. Hey, jerk. Don't do that. Oh, what was I saying about being efficient? Of course, I guess while my car is covered by bloater gas, I can't escape anyway. Might as well keep fighting these zombies. Oh, get off. Yeah, so my problem is... Oh, there's another crowd of them. Holy crap. My problem is, both of these bounties, the one about crafting rounds and the one about blowing zombies up, they both really want me to have a lot of the ammo resource, and they both expend the ammo resource. So I'm not sure really how good I'm going to be right now at getting this done. Okay, so that bounced off something. That was very frustrating, and now I'm all out of explosives. So now, actually, you know what? I think I might just need to run. If I get in the car, they're just going to destroy the car. That, nope, is not what I meant. Okay. Ultimately, I'm headed over here. I don't think I've got anything in that car anyway, so maybe I'll come over here and grab another car when I'm done, and jump as many fences as I can, put sight blockers between me and the zombies, and eventually I'll have fewer chasing me. Let's reload the revolver, but not use the revolver. Oh, Coalición. That's a really good point. I've got some explosives that I can craft that might be good at actually attracting zombies and then blowing them up. That's probably what I should be using. That's a really good point, Coalición. I think next time, let's go and try to grab some ammo. I'll head home, and then I'll try to do exactly what you're suggesting. Get off.
And we're down to the last one.
Oh yeah, and Stealthy Assassin, unsurprisingly was suggesting stealth. That if I, sneak and then use firecrackers, I can get them in a much tighter area without having to try to herd them. So that's a really good point. So yeah, I'll try to go get some more ammo because I think I'm gonna need it to craft more stuff. But then I will grab a stealthy character and maybe try, maybe try to find a better strategy for taking these folks out. Yeah, I don't know if I have Zombait available. I think I probably don't. I've grabbed a few other, like, plague-type consumables, but I don't think Zombait was one of them. Maybe, I could be wrong, though. I could be misremembering. It's weird, seeing a hill like this, I've been playing Far Cry 6 a lot. Whenever I see a hill like this, I want to slide down it, but that's not how it works in our game. Whee! Oh. Alright. So I might want to make a little bit of noise preemptively. Oh, no longer preemptively.
Watch the Pharaoh.
Dang it! I literally could not aim down fast enough. Dang, it's the other zombies that screw me over here. Okay, hold on. Luckily, this character's a runner. There we go. All right. Just needed some distance. Whew. All right. I think I'm probably getting enough distance. Maybe they won't chase me all the way in. All right, here we go. Yeah, you do a lot of running from zombies at the higher difficulty levels. All right, guess I should reload my gun. And let's search. Hopefully we'll find some ammo. Coalición asks, because I work on computer-related stuff, has anyone ever asked me to hack something? No, I think I'm usually pretty clear with people who know my job that I am not a tech guy. I don't think anyone gets the impression that I'm a hacker. So, I don't know. I think there have been people who've asked me if I can, like, get them stuff in State of Decay 2, which I can't do. So, I think occasionally I've gotten that, but no, I've never gotten that particular question.
I suppose we can do something with this.
Yeah, grab everything we can while we're here, and then we'll call in a car and drive home. Oh, I found an explosive. That's nice. What am I missing? There's a container I haven't found yet. Oh, it's upstairs. All right. Yeah, Shang-Chi, I am running a little bit low on ammo overall.
Big fat nothing.
I've got plenty of ammo for this revolver, but it's a loud revolver, so I only use it for, like, emergencies, like there's a feral on me. Oh, I just realized I just spent a bunch of influence. Can I actually afford to grab a car? Vehicle delivery, there it is. Okay, so I think I already had the Tiger Claw. I already had the Kraken. I already had the Gambler. Let's grab the Demon
Send me
Skull.
some wheels.
We'll get someone to take care of it.
Of course, there's our placeholder icon. Someday we ought to fix that. That zombie's lying on the ground. I'll just leave him there. Alright, we'll drop in the things we don't need. Ooh, Scar H. Might need that. Hello. Oh, that seemed surgical. Okay. Let's get back home. Wait, I didn't actually kill this infestation? Oh, right, of course, I ran away. Well, hey, that's good, actually. That's good. If that infestation is still there, I can still use it as a place to get lots of zombies. So, wait, nope. How about you drive a car good? There we go. Let's get away from that feral. No particular need to deal with that dude.
What if our whole civilization crumbles? We'll just have to build another one.
Okay, so we are making a profit on ammo. That's nice. I'm wondering, before I head home, do I want to hit up another ammo site? Because I think there was one like... Oh, zombie. I can hear a zombie. Keep moving. All right. I think there was like a barn somewhere that wasn't too far from home. Maybe it was far from home. Maybe it was up there. That might be a little far. What kind of time do I... Oh, I got some time. I got some time. Let's go get a little bit more ammo before we go home. So that we can actually make some explosives and do a better job of this. Oh, is there a shortcut? Probably not a good one. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Take the river. Yeah, Coalition, people ask me all the time if we can give these cars to, these special cars that I call in, if we can give them to regular players. We haven't found the right solution to that yet, but we are aware that that's the thing people want. So you'll have to stay tuned, I guess, to figure out what we do. I suspect that it's a little bit complicated because these were originally the part of like deals that we made with retailers, and so like there's like one of them is tied to Best Buy, and one of them is tied to GameStop and stuff like that, and so I'm not sure what complications there are there, but yeah, it's not crazy.
Nothing moving around here but the living.
Yeah, Coalition, I'm talking about not just the vehicles, but the weapons, everything that comes in those packs. They're already prepackaged that way, that you can just sort of, if you have a certain entitlement, then you can just get that stuff. So the easiest thing for us to do, if we decided to make any of these things available, the easiest thing would be to make them all available. Coalition says that some of his followers think that he's a hacker because he uses the AA-12 a lot, which is normally only available under certain circumstances. I could see that. I didn't mean to hit that button. I meant to hit this button to turn on the lights. So far, no ammo.
We're done here.
Well, that was a disappointment. I don't know if there's anywhere else around here that actually has ammo. I might be reliant on my outposts. Yeah, I'm not... Oh, all the way up there? I don't know. I don't know.
Hello out there. My name is Ray Santos. You don't know me, but I'd like you to become my neighbor. Here in Trumbull Valley, we're looking for good folks willing to work hard to rebuild this land. If that sounds like you, then I suggest you pack up your stuff and join us here.
Am I wrong,
Plenty to live for in Trumbull Valley.
or has this community already heard that message from Ray Santos? Like, the impression I got Was it those messages were meant to play like once per community? I feel like I've been hearing them more often than that. Like, maybe we set up that fate deck wrong. I'm gonna take a note. I have to look at that. Trumbull teasers repeating. We can probably set those up so they don't repeat so much. That probably would be not that hard for me to just sort of sneak into the game. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who would love to not hear those again and again and again. Okay, Coalition says that he only remembers me hearing the Cleo and the Lily versions. That maybe he doesn't remember me actually hearing Ray Santos. So it is possible that this is set up just fine, and I'm wrong about that. I'm not sure. Fringe Cheese wants to know if we've contemplated having a 5th leader type alongside all of the other things that come in 5s. The difficulties, the maps. That's an interesting suggestion. I do kind of like the sort of the idea of symmetry, right? Of things sort of lining up that way. Unfortunately, a leader type comes with so much stuff. It's one of the most, like, of all of the things that you could ask me to add one more of, that you could ask us to add one more of, a leader type is probably the most expensive thing you could possibly ask us to add. Because, you know, at least the way the game works right now, a leader type comes with an entire legacy. And legacies are very expensive. Nice. I don't think I see that death animation all that
I'm
often.
gonna have room for everything.
Zombie Dami says, whoever runs the Undead Lab's Twitter account is a Chad. They handle jerks
room
very
for that.
well. Yeah, I agree. That Chad is named Megan. She's awesome. She is very, very good at handling jerks. And, okay.
What
I
the
think
hell am I thinking?
I'm going to abandon this outpost because I got too much stuff. So I'm going to go claim this place. Am I, though? It's not secure? Why is it? Oh, I need to go upstairs probably before it's secure, right?
All quiet on the western front.
There we go. All right, let's claim it.
Okay, the work's done and this outpost is ready for use.
Okay, I'm basically
But
all
as nice
out
as it is,
of
we could spend some time and make it even better.
influence now. But at least I won't have to worry as much about. Actually, you know what? I should have kept that
I don't know
scar.
about you, but I don't even remember much about the first days of the outbreak. We didn't take it seriously until it was too late.
All right, let's grab a little bit of actually what I need to use this gun, which is some ammunition. All right, and now we can keep scavenging. And then, hopefully we'll find some ammo in here. Whether we do or not, though, we're headed home after this. Yes, ammo. Okay, cool. We're gonna go home. We're gonna figure out the best explosives that we can use to try to make progress on this bounty. I'm really not expecting to make that much progress on this bounty. Like, 175 zombies is a lot of zombies to explode.
Where should I put this?
Ooh, this can be a fancy gun.
There's nothing left
Nope.
to salvage here.
Whee! Alright, let's grab this stuff, drop this off. Take all my thingies, stick them in the outpost. Doink, 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 doink. And then let's grab the food. La Coalición. I have trouble answering questions about what we might add to the game, even as like percentage chances, just because I don't know. It's hard to explain why I'm uncomfortable with that. I want to explain it. While I'm headed back, let me think about how to explain that. It's just, I think that the thing I just want to always avoid doing is giving players false hope. So La Coalición asked, if there was any chance of there ever being a new map again in State of Decay 2. And even if the chance was 0.001%, he wanted to know if there was a chance. That's the thing. Once you're accepting chances that small, I mean, yeah, there's always a chance. There's always a chance that our strategy will, whatever our strategy happens to be right now, there's always a chance it will suddenly be radically altered by circumstances we couldn't possibly predict, or something like that. And we could always vary wildly from our current intentions. And so even if something is not in our plan right now at all, there's always a 0.001% chance that it could happen. And so I feel like the answer to any question like what you're asking is always going to be yes, but that's not a useful answer for me to give you. I guess, I mean, we're not planning on releasing one anytime soon. I can definitely give you that,
Nice work.
Like we've got, we released the Homecoming update with Trumbull Valley. That was a huge endeavor. It basically took the entire, nearly the entire team, most of a year to do that. And it was enormous. And so even if we did start on another map today, you wouldn't get it for a long time. It's kind of not worth investing in at the moment. But I'll also say that, one thing we realized was the fact that we actually got, just as much excitement from players from Plague Territory as we got from the Homecoming update. There was, in fact, in terms of just players spending a lot of time playing the game, really kind of investing long term in playing the game, we actually had a slightly higher impact from Plague Territory than we had from Trumbull Valley update, because that makes sense, right? Trumbull Valley, it's a consumable piece of content. It's something you go in there, you explore it, and at some point you've explored it to your satisfaction and you've seen the map. At some point you finish all the missions and you've seen them all once, and then you're kind of, you're not done. You can replay it, but you got what you wanted to out of that, and it's over. Something like Plague Territory, we changed the way the game works, and there's no end to how much benefit you can get from that. It just keeps on going. And so when we're looking at, something that is as huge and intensive to build as the Homecoming update, next to something that, also took a long time, but it was just not nearly on the same scale with Plague Territory, it's really easy for us to look at that and think, things like Plague Territory are the best use of our time. Players get at least as much entertainment out of them, and we can do more of them in a smaller amount of time. And so I feel like if we want the game to ramp up in excitement and ramp up in player interest as fast as possible and as much as possible, and really sort of hold on to our audience, the best thing we can do is updates like Plague Territory, not necessarily updates like the Homecoming update. So again, that's not going to be absolute. That doesn't mean that we're never adding new content to the game or anything like that. Don't take me out of context and say that there's only ever one thing we're ever going to do. Nothing is ever that binary. But that is sort of my thinking right now. Is that we and you get a lot more out of those mechanical deepenings and upgrades to the general systems of the game. You get a lot more out of that than you get out of content drops. But at least per unit of investment, it's not that, I think if we never ever did a big content drop, if we had never added new maps to the game, if we'd never done that, I think that would have been a mistake. That would have been, a lot of missteps if we had decided just never to do it at all. But in terms of just bang for buck, how much enjoyment that we can create for you out of less resources on our side, deepening the systems of the game, it's just a lot more powerful in that regard. One thing I can also do if I want more ammo is create it out of chemicals. I think I've got a lot of chemicals, so that seems worthwhile. All right, so one thing I was going to... Oh, but wait a minute. Let's cancel that because I want to make some bombs and things. Okay, so what am I missing? Okay, I don't have knowledge of electronics or mechanics. I can't craft a lot of this stuff because I'm missing the expertise. So really, what I need to do before I do any of this other stuff is get myself a mechanic. That's what I need. So I think what I need to be doing is going out and trying to meet new enclaves. I keep ignoring all these enclave missions because I'm oh, I roll. I'm working on bounty broker stuff. I don't need your missions. But actually, I might very well. For one thing, I've just gone through all of my influence, and so I've got very little influence left.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
I do have this. The anniversary cake, that's fire though, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think this is going to count. I can make military explosives, but again... Oh, wait, all I'm missing for these is power? Ooh, okay. I do still have an option. Awesome. So let's go to the utility room, turn on the power. Might as well turn on the water too. All right, so because I have an armory, I don't necessarily need to have a mechanic to craft some stuff. So I can make frag grenades. I can also make landmines. Landmines I can't control when they go off. And they also cost circuitry, which is valuable. So maybe what I want to do, I'll make some frag grenades. And then I'll make something that can attract the zombies. Or actually, I'm betting I've already acquired a bunch of stuff that can attract the zombies that I just haven't been using, because why would I? So, yeah. Let's grab some fireworks. And... Ooh, whistling box mine. That is one thing that does what I want. So here's a decoy firework. I don't know if that will actually give me what I want. I do have firecrackers. And let's make just a little bit more of those bombs. Let's see how that works. Yeah, so Coalition suggests that the cake is fire, and so it probably is not going to count. So La Coalition says, so game development is a mess. Got it. Yep, basically. I guess it's more about adapting to the situation rather than sticking to the plan, right? Did I get that right? And also focus on efficiency? Yeah, it's I think that, you know, if you just make a plan one day and then you just stick to it doggedly forever, you're going to end up missing some opportunities, right? And so, you know, I think that State of Decay 2 would have benefited from having a more robust post-release plan. We were kind of winging it a lot, probably a lot more than we should have early on. But at the same time,
that's the last of them.
Yeah, you also do need to be like paying attention to your data, paying attention to your audience, and realizing that if what you've been doing is not the best use of your time, if there's ways that you can make people happier with less investment, you should keep your eyes open for that, you know. And maybe that doesn't mean that, you know, that you just only do the one most effective thing. I mean, that, you know, you need to, I think an analogy that Henry used to use when he was our product director was you need to have your vegetables and your dessert, right? Like, you need to do the things that you think are going to be most effective and, you know, that sort of are the best sort of business case. But then you also want to do fun stuff, you know, and so however you split things up between those, you know, you can't just do one thing, is basically, I guess, what I'm saying. So, all right. So, hello, zombies. So it looks like we've mostly just got you guys. Okay, so I just realized I did this wrong because I think Stealthy Assassin's advice was I need to be quiet so that when I attract the zombies, they're not coming after me, they're coming after a single point that I can control. So let's see if I can lose these. Now there's a bunch of them around. Let's see if I can lose the zombies.
Well, this place is certainly empty.
That one thinks he can see me even through the wall. Thinks she can see me. I should correct me. Okay, I think I've lost the rest of them. So there's a bunch gathered nearby. Oh, this one saw me. Hello. Oh, I don't actually have to dodge them because I'm like a sword master, basically. I don't have to dodge behind them in order to execute them. I can execute them just straight up to their face. All right, so what I want is to set up some fireworks before the zombies see me and attract them all right here. Okay. So I'm going to hide in here while those fireworks go off. You can see on the mini-map, they're all converging towards the sound waves that are coming out of those fireworks. That's looking good. Okay, so they're all, and in fact, even though the sound is stopped, they're all still converging on the last place they heard a sound. And thank you for calling out the fact that, by the way, I've got stealth, which means I can run while I'm...
Fire in the hole!
Okay, that went up from, what, a dozen to 33 zombies killed by explosives? That was pretty good. Oh, bloater.
Moving cloud.
Alright, so we made our mess. Probably attracted a bunch of zombies, a bunch more zombies that weren't in the radius. Let's see if I can do the same thing again. Let's see if I can lose the zombies. That just made a bunch of noise. Let's see if I can lose the zombies and then try again. Okay, a couple of zombies know I'm in here. Trying to get around. Oh, they don't know where I am inside, though. You can see them moving in the little mini-map. Oh, they're giving up. Oh, wait, no. One more came back inside. Can't decide what they want. But if they're worrying about this place, I could probably leave this place. Oh, there's a horde nearby, too. All right, it feels like maybe I can do another fireworks here. Now, there's a zombie right here that I want to get rid of. Okay, so again, attracting zombies. Hopefully, most of them won't see me. And the ones that do, I can take care of quickly. Alright, it's gathering a bunch of them. It doesn't feel like it's as many as before. But some of them are in a horde. I'm gonna throw some firecrackers at them again, just to make sure that they're all serious about this. Oh, they're going over a wall. No, 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 no. Stop it. Stop it. That's not the plan. That's not the plan. Okay, I need to move them over a little bit. If they're near the wall, then they're just going to go back and forth across the wall all day. And some of them are going to be hidden from the blast. Alright, here we go. Wow! Wow. Big kudos to my audience for telling me how to do that properly, because that worked really, really well. I killed almost as many zombies with that one bomb than I had killed the several prior attempts. Wow. I think that I might actually have oh yeah, the infestation's gone. And I think that I've actually sort of cleaned out the zombies from the area. So I think I'm gonna have to move on. So let's head over this way. But you know what we're doing? We're running out of time. So now that we know how to do this, I think we're gonna have a fun time in our next episode doing this even more. Just making the biggest mess of zombies that we possibly can. For right now, though, let's wrap up the episode. So if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'm going to stick a little button right there. I'm about to go and blow up a bunch more zombies, so if you want to see that, click that. That's going to take you there. Hopefully things will go according to plan, and that's how it's going to go. You never quite know with State of Decay 2.